Welcome to OWAD Today. I'm Sophie, your pilot into the universe of Chinese. Let's continue unpacking lookalikes. And this week, we are themed with water. Now, this one does look like water, is it? Instead of having a twist in the middle like a water character, this one is almost three parallel lines. And we know Chinese do digits, the first three integers, 1, 2, 3, with three horizontal lines, 1, 2, 3. Now we have three vertical lines. And it has nothing to do with numbers. This one does come from water concept. It's bigger water, non-obstructive water, unobstructed water that's free, fast, and probably deep. I don't exactly know how water goes in nature. If it's deeper, it flows faster or slower. That's I don't have the knowledge. But here, the Chinese do depict torrents as almost perfectly parallel three lines, except the left vertical line get a stroke tilted toward the left. And I think that's a stylized thing to show you there is a certain curvature, but we only preserve the tiny little tail of it. Because, okay, traditional looks the same because that's already the simplest version of how to express torrent. If you look at it 2,000 years ago's version, this sine wave, verticalized the sine wave sign, like elongated sine wave sign, three parallel, flows exactly the same, and it's not three straight lines. If you see this relative mid-history version, it got curvature in there. It's again imitating how waterways, may not be waterway actually. Waterways could be more with humans constructing the channels of water. But here is natural water flow with a certain turns and twists, but it's quite gentle. But of course, we know waters may twist and turn in nature in all kinds of radius, right? Curvatures. And here is simply using only like two twists and turns. So it's a complete sine wave going up and down or right and left to show you that imitate how water may flow in nature. It's not a straight line because in nature the land goes in a curve, right? It's hardly any straight. Now we have water to compare with it. We know water is the first character introduced here in this year that got non-straight lines. Before it's mostly either a box, vertical, horizontal lines, or a box with lines. But this water symbol actually got more, I guess, visual complexity there. It can only be finished by 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strokes. It's a little bit more complicated. And you can see, compared with chuān, this torrent, water got this sideline streams or currents broken up. So that's why I said torrents are probably speedy, bigger water volume with higher volume, higher speed, non-obstructed on the side. 川流不息 is a common way for Chinese to describe how the traffic flow, either it's people on foot or on bike or in cars. 川流不息 simply means it's non-stop, as if this movement of body of humans in all kinds of vehicle or transportation method, as if they are like a torrent flowing non-stop. 川流不息, 不息 simply is describing the traffic. Compare that to torrent. 川流不息. 名山大川. So Chinese like to describe the scenery, the landscape, pair mountains with rivers. In this case, even if I translate as a torrent, probably we need to apply it more like the natural, either as a creek, a stream, or a river, all sizes, right? And located in different positions through, I guess, water versus mountain. Water most often come from mountains and then flow along with the landscape, the shape of the surface to go through gravity, right? So pair mountains with such river, torrents, to give you the sense of, we in China will identify famous mountains. We have Sanshan Wuyue. So, okay, we like to number top 3, top 5, something like that. That's a Mingshan, famous mountains. We pair that with Dachuan, means big, fast, wide, big waters, flowing kind of like this. It would give you the effect of kind of a Niagara or big waters with big waterfalls, or even without a waterfall. It's big, wide, fast. It gives you this visual, audio. Maybe it's also vibration, this whole energy if you get close up to such big chuān. So that's what chuān. So when I translate as torrent into English, may not be exactly the right mapping of this concept in Chinese. We can visualize that as big rivers. That's kind of, you have to name such river. It's not a small deal. It's a big one that can evoke the sense of awe, right? Awe-inspiring type of landscape. So that's why we have mountains and such big waters together. And that is big, right? Okay, Sichuan. So if you're a foodie into trying different type of cuisines, probably this one you have seen. Sichuan often in I guess in Yelp, if you search, sometimes it will show connected into one word because Sichuan often they pair together. So in English it would be connected into one, but in Chinese we pair pronunciation with each individual character. We put a space over there. So Sichuan number 4. We already know 1, 2, 3 in Chinese, right? This is how Chinese 4 looks like. And Sichuan simply is the middle part of China where panda came from, and they have a spicy food. And that's the cuisine from that region that match to the environment because they high humidity. They have to eat spicy food to help them combat the humidity over there. And Sichuan number 4. Before I thought, that means that 4 big rivers or some big 4 water systems in that region. No, this chuān actually, 4 chuān, Sichuan means 4 different managerial, not exactly municipal, but ancient times of kind of counties, 4 different regions, followed by, it's the ancient hierarchy of how to manage local piece of land and people, and they would divide where within this basin of central China with a particular geography and climate, local environment into 4 districts, let's say. So that's where the Sichuan came from. Doesn't mean it's 4 big waters there. Okay, so here we go. Actually, this picture, to illustrate torrents, I have this big, fast flow water in the foreground and a big body of water, beautiful, kind of a lake in the background, snow-capped mountains. That's actually Sichuan. And it's perfect defining scenes from China to talk about when we say chuān, that's that place, that picture, besides the food. Thank you for your time. See you another day.